While you are under sentence for a felony crime in Georgia, you cannot exercise your right to vote. Once you have completed your sentence, or as the young folks say, get completely off paper, you can, in fact, vote. If you're not certain, you can get what's called a certificate of completion from your probation officer. And the certificate of completion will give you written documentation that you have satisfied the terms of your felony sentence and that you are, in fact, eligible to vote. Does that make and what I also like to encourage people to do is there's a great resource called the Georgia Justice Project. And the Georgia Justice Project has a lot of information on getting your records sealed or expunged, reestablishing your civil rights, letting you know how and when you can vote if you have any concerns about whether or not you can vote. But another confusing thing is that you could be under a felony sentence but not be a convicted felon. And if you are under a felony sentence with a deferred adjudication because you're doing it under first offender, then you actually can vote.
Oh, okay.
So if you're not certain, or if you have a family member who may have a felony that they may be under supervision for, if they're on first offender, they actually can vote. But if they're on regular felony probation, they cannot vote until they have successfully completed the terms of their probation. Now, the interesting thing that a lot of people don't know about is that some people with these long sentences can apply to have their probation terminated early. Yes. And if they get their probation terminated early, they can vote. And the Georgia Justice Project also has some great information on that as well, because there are, in Georgia, our felony sentences can be 20 years for burglary, very lengthy sentences, and you could have served most of it, and you may not realize that you are entitled to at least attempt to get your record, get your sentence ended early.
Yep, okay. That's SB 105. I believe that is. And I can get some information to y'all on that too. And then I would say, even like people who are in the detention center, if you haven't been convicted, you can still vote.
Right.
And we miss that population oftentimes as we're thinking about community, right? And so I just wanted to share that as well.